Okay folks, you ready to go on this journey with me? So just to preface this video a little bit, my wife treated me to a trip to Disneyland for my birthday. So that's why we were going, and I love Disneyland. I'm a big fan of the park. I'm a big fan of anything that's a totally immersive experience, and Disneyland in Anaheim, California is certainly a place that has that in spades. However, I also wanted to use this trip in a way that would allow me to make some use of it. So I got up close and personal with the Matterhorn. So during the first half of this video, we're gonna be looking at some crucial details of the Matterhorn, and I'm really excited to share that journey with you all because I've never really spent that much time just looking at the details. I've always known in the back of my mind how cool the Matterhorn is as a ride, but getting really close up and getting a good look at it was a lot of fun. Now be sure to stick around to the end of the video because I'll see you all there, but also I'm going to be showcasing some very particular aspects of the Disneyland park that I really admire, just as sort of a way to indulge. So keep an eye out for those snippets of video at the end. Can you guess the wave I'm riding? Just about a 10-minute walk from Disneyland. And what's really cool about this little motel is that the back of Cars Land and California Adventure is right here. And if you know anything about me, I love seeing how things are made, and you can see the structure and the backs of the sculpt here, and it's amazing. Kind of love this place. Now this motel has been here for as far back as I can remember. I've always admired the sculptural work, the fake snow on the facade. It's small, very affordable for those of you who are interested. This is so cool. So friends, visitors, SKELEVADERITES, let's do this. So here we are, folks. We are getting up close and personal with the Matterhorn Bobsleds ride at Disneyland. I'm so excited to explore these details with you all. Now, right outside the ride, we have these wonderful displays that show like this map and the diagram of the Yeti, or Harold as I like to call him, as many of us call him, and that really adds to the energy of this place. And just look at that thing. If I could make anything that looks as cool as this, then I've exceeded my job as an artist making little dioramas for people. But this is a chance for me to really get a good look at this. I've got that little rickety fence there that I haven't even thought about including. And just look at all these lumps and crevices and caverns. I'm so excited once I put the air dry clay on this thing and I start to build out a little bit more and add these intricate details. It's really going to come together. For those of you that haven't been watching, be sure to take a moment and go back and watch parts 1 through 4 of my Matterhorn build so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, this is the castle side. So Sleeping Beauty's castle here. We've got a real life duck right there. And this is the side that's going to be, that you see when you walk from the castle side. This is the side with the largest waterfall with the deepest crevice. I've carved that into the sculpt already. I got to remember here also that there's a cavern or roller coaster passage on either side of this. So there's actually a passageway that goes underneath this waterfall, this cascading waterfall. And also this is one of the like
bulgy sections that I kind of have to build out. And we can see it here. I still have to build this out a little bit more because I trimmed a bit too much right there. This side to the right of the waterfall, you can see it. And this is the monorail going across here. And this little, I should probably sculpt, the monorail is not attached, it looks like it is, but it's probably about 10 feet from this ledge where the bobsleds just went by. I have to remember that there's a little waterfall underneath that as well.
Okay, now we're on the Fantasyland side of the Matterhorn, and this is kind of like the northwest side of the Matterhorn. There's the Alice in Wonderland ride back there, and here on this side we have remnants of where the Skyway used to pass through. So this is on the northwest side, and in a moment we're going to look at the southeast side, where the Skyway would pass through. It's really cool to see how they filled this in and how you can still see aspects of the Skyway where it would pass through. And I really like being able to see just how jagged and intricate these rock sculpts are. And definitely I'm noticing some protuberances that I need to add in. And here's the good old Cheshire Cat. Love that guy.
This is a great angle too. I love this. It's one of the larger openings. It's right underneath this large ledge. I'm going to take a moment here to get a close look at the way the rock structures are sculpted. It's like there's little beveled chip. It looks like it's been chipped away at, and that's the illusion of erosion. And the tools that I got to sculpt into the air dried clay I can use with whether the clay is wet or dry, and that'll allow me to create those kind of beveled or carved out pockets of erosion. And then also, I can't forget that there are lots of cracks and crevices here too. So I want to remember to use a sharp blade to carve sort of almost like puzzle piece like shapes into the rock. Also, look, we got the Matterhorn Stitchworks t-shirt on here to represent the Matterhorn. And as you can see here, there's definitely remnant of the Skyway passage right there. It's kind of cool that they left portions of this for us to appreciate later on if we happen to be doing research and figuring out the way it used to be. This is a good example of how the snow is painted on. It's great the way that they created this illusion. They just basically painted sections, and when I paint the snow onto the top of my mountain, I got to make sure to not overdo it, to really pay attention to where snow might fall. And then this is the other side of this larger ledge here. Really important that I get this ledge right. And oh yeah, and this bridge, which is definitely something that has been here for a very long time. There's a decommissioned waterfall on this side, which I'll go ahead and make sure to add in the resin for that there, and make sure I got that bridge built in too. I think in looking at this, folks, I think that the bobsleds that I am currently carving might be the right size. And over here we've got the submarine voyage, which is now the Nemo ride. God, I love this. The painted plants in there. So cool. And here we have the monorail, folks. Here's another, this is, the bobsleds just went by. This is right below that Skyway Passage, or the former Skyway Passage. A nice cavern here. This is right where that bridge is. And there's another cavern here where the bobsleds come out. I really want my sculpt to look as detailed as possible. So getting this really close up look at how these crevices are structured and carved away will really help. I'm pretty excited about this. I want to enjoy the rest of my time here at the park with my wife, and I'm also at the same time balancing feelings of anxiousness to get back to the sculpt. But I'm glad I got this footage, and thanks for coming with us.
So along with this final bit of footage, I just wanted to show the entryway where the roller coasters start. And yep, my wife and I are about to go on this thing. So let's do that.
De seguridad ajustado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del
Uh-oh, hang on!
Okay, now that the documenting and gathering of details is done with the Matterhorn, my wife and I just enjoyed the rest of the day at the park, and I wanted to showcase some particular details that make the park so intriguing to me as an artist and just as a fanboy of this place.
Look, there's Mickey. The little man of Disneyland is right here. Right by Indiana Jones. Pirates.
You don't have far to go. Tell the people Mama told you so.
Hallelujah! Oh my! This is Raw Band Control!
Gotta say hello to my friend. The design work and the sculpting here is just amazing. Oh look, and there's Red. There really is nothing quite like it. This amazing use of force perspective, the construction here, right over there, tippy top of the Matterhorn. It really is so cool. All right, friends, thank you so much for sticking around on this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you for being here and for doing this with me. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon of the Skele Vader channel, the link is right down below. If you become a Patreon, you become a Skelevaderite, and there's all kinds of great perks. Also, if you're a huge fan of Disneyland, world building, and making stuff that's immersive or knowing more about immersive stuff, let me know in the comments down below. I love to hear back from all of you that are watching. So do make some comments. And again, click like and subscribe, do the YouTube things. But enough of this chit chat. I'll see you in the next video.